my channel. Today is a collective read, so I ask that you guys come in, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you hit that like button for your girl. So today I did not get a download or anything. I just was guided to get up and do a reading. And what comes out? The Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is here. Happy life, happy house, family. Ace of Wands, passion and new beginning. I feel like the universe just got straight to it with this. Something about to take place with the family, with you and your family. Nine of Cups. This could be you and your children. This could be just, your family dynamic. You feel me? This could be you and your family dynamic. But something about to take place, and it's wishes being fulfilled. It's things coming true, coming to light. I'm hearing miracles. I'm hearing miracles. You got the Ace of Wands here as well with the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. And I feel like there's about to be a new beginning that's going to take place within your family dynamic. The Empress. Some of y'all could be pregnant. Your new beginning could be you giving birth. Some of y'all could already have children as well. And then y'all bringing some new additions into the family, because this could be like an older child and now you're about to have some younger babies or something like that. Or some of y'all may not be pregnant and you're just about to experience like something that you always wanted when it come down to you and your family, like you and your children, something like you always wanted to experience. I know a lot of people want to give their kids some things that they never had before, or give their children the life that they never had before. And I tell people all the time, no matter how old you get or how old your children get, you are always their teacher. And I feel like some of y'all like already know that. Like you never stop teaching them, you never stop showing them love, and the the type of family dynamic situation that you always wanted, I feel like you're about to receive. Because the Ten of Cups is here, and the Ten of Cups is ultimate happiness. With the Ace of Wands, that is a passionate new beginning, followed by the Nine of Cups. That is wishes being fulfilled. This is you jumping for joy. This is you enjoying life with your children. This is you just loving the moments that you're in with them. What else, Spirit? Clarify this. Clarify this Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups to the Empress. Clarify that, please. Okay, so Spirit told me to get the Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Y'all know I got a bag full of cards. This is my bag. I got a bag full of cards, and I had put them up. So now I gotta go in here and get the cards that my Big J want me to get. Okay, saw me come and grab these. What would I do? Hello, everybody. Okay, clarify this, Spirit. Clarify this. Clarify the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Cups, to the Nine of Cups, to the Empress. Clarify it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Okay. So Angels and Spirit guys, clarify the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Cups, to the Nine of Cups, to the Empress. Ooh. Okay. It says some of you guys are definitely pregnant. Okay. Some of you guys are very pure in the heart. Some of you guys are about to receive unconditional love. Some of you guys, about to see some type of funds coming towards you, like your money is about to change. Some of y'all is about to give birth. What else, Spirit? Spirit say that is the truth. Okay, some of you guys could be a tarot reader, or you could be watching tarot a lot. But this is fated to happen in your life. Like some of you guys are seeing like signs of just saying that God is about to bless you or something like that. Because God always prepare you for what's next. He do. He don't let nothing go on now in this earth without preparing you for what's next. I feel like that's something that he's always done, but us as people, we never pay attention to that. And I feel like God is letting you know, like, this is coming. This is coming for you. You got friends in the reverse. Some of y'all had to release some friends. Y'all had to release some family members or people that you could have been friends for a long time and you looked at them as family members. Some of y'all had to release those people, okay? But this is something that God is blessing you with. This right here, it says goodness. You have a good heart. You are, okay, so what you put out into that universe is what you're getting back. Okay, you are someone that's always giving to giving to people, showing love to people, showing kindness to people, and God is sending that back to you. It's just like there's a bad karma, there's a good karma. This is your good karma returning to you. Okay? What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Yeah, somebody definitely about to get a check. Somebody definitely about to get a check. It says luck, jackpot, fortune, reward. This is God rewarding you. Now, I don't know how you're going to get this check, but God is rewarding you. Some of y'all could be getting, okay, so let me tell y'all what I'm getting. Some of y'all could be getting like small little rewards. You feel me? Some of y'all could be getting like small little rewards. Like, little money that's been coming in for you. Out the blue, a fat check gonna come in for you. Out the blue, you're gonna wind up getting a fat check. I feel like all the other little money that's coming in for you as well. I feel like some of y'all like just not expecting it. Like it's gonna be just money just popping up out the blue. Like God just blessing you. You feel me? All of your heart true desires. It says desires. Okay, all of your heart true desires just coming in. Some of y'all about to get a new car. What else? I feel like everything is just, this is a gift to you from God. God is placing this gift in your hand. He's letting you know, like, look, I got you. Okay? You got, what is this? This is for some of y'all. If you work for God, this is a promotion. For some of y'all, this is God. Okay, so you know how you at work, you get a raise. Some of y'all about to get a raise. God is giving you a raise. You somebody that work for God, and you've been learning all the lessons, you've been doing good at your job and what you're supposed to be doing, you are my Father's faithful servant. You are getting promoted. You are getting a raise. This is it's time for you to um reap this. This is what my Father God saying. It is time for you to reap this. Yes. My Father God say, because you have been patiently waiting, patiently waiting. You it's like, and you want things to speed up, but you understand the assignment. Like, it takes time. You God may not show up when you want him to, but he always on time. So it's like you've been patiently waiting, and my Father God say, you ready. You're ready now, and you're about to receive this. Some of y'all could have been a little bit stubborn, like, okay, I've been seeing this stuff every day. Ain't nothing happened for me yet. Pay attention to the small details. Because my Father God say everything is balanced out now. Justice is here. You got to pay attention to the small things that God has been doing. Like, pay attention to the little signs that God been sending. Pay attention to the changes that's been taking place in your life, like without you even really pushing forward. Like, you just wake up one day and all of a sudden, I'm gonna give you an example. And for some of y'all, this could have happened already. You woke up one day and then you just got a text message. If you got your own business, you just got a text message of someone putting in 15 orders. Hey, I need like back to back. You got one person that say, well, I need like 3 orders of that. Can you have that for me on this such a day? I'm ready to pay my deposit. We'll wipe the bill. And then you get another order. I need one. Can this be delivered to me? Or can you have this to me on this day? Like, things just start picking up out the blue. This is God doing, letting you know that he's getting things prepared for you. Okay, he's always preparing you for what's next. You got living and learning out here. You've been, for some of y'all, like I said, y'all pay attention to the signs. I do. I pay attention to all the signs. Every sign that my Father God send me, I pay attention, honey. If I missed it and he got to send it to me again, my eyes is open. Like, what happened? Yes. So I feel like a lot of y'all is paying attention to the signs. Y'all paying attention to the things that is surrounding you. I told y'all, like, I used to drive past this bench all the time, and it says, because the signs matter. And it had a big bumblebee on it. And I could be in a car with a gang of people. I'd be driving. And when I look over that bench, I always write that and show me, because the signs matter. So one day I rolled past and the bench wasn't there no more. I mean, the sign wasn't there no more. So I drove past on another, like, I think it was on 67. So now I was on 79. And when I rolled past on 79th, I seen that bench. And that sign was right there. I said, oh. And I always tell my Father God, thank you when I see that, because he letting me know, like, the signs matter, because the signs matter. And I always tell my Father God, thank you for that. And I feel like you guys are living and learning about the signs. I feel like you guys are paying attention to the signs. You're living and you're learning. Okay, you're learning not to repeat mistakes. You're learning to move forward. You're learning to release people, places, and things that don't serve you. You're learning to be more happier, because I just got a quote, and I'm going to share this quote with y'all, that Martin said, like, maybe in 1990, I'm going to say 6. He was like, and it's crazy that it comes to me now, because it resonates with the world now. He like, this world is moving all wrong. He was like, things are happening all wrong. And he like, see, people think happiness starts with a big house or a big car. He said, no, people think success starts with a big house and a big car. He said, no, success starts with your happiness. Because if you ain't happy and you receive all that, it ain't gonna mean a damn thing. And he's right. That's why they say money don't buy happiness, because you have to be happy with being broke or with having it. You're going to be tested at all times. So if you're happy with being while you're broke, you feel me? You already waking up with a smile on your face. You're already waking up graceful. You're already waking up thankful, giving glory to the Most High. You feel me? So when you get this money, you're gonna be humble. You're gonna be humble when God bless you because you already know what it is to have it and not have it. God could have also blessed you with a couple of thousands just to see how you were gonna move. Were you going to just go be flashy? Or was you gonna take care of business? Was you gonna, not show the world that I got this, I got that? And I feel like some of y'all were, doing what you needed to do. You wasn't flashy. God could have blessed you with 10,000. He could have blessed you with 20,000. Just to see how you was going to move with that type of money. And I feel like for some of y'all weren't flashy. You did what you were guided to do. I know every time I get a couple of dollars and my Father God bless me with a couple of dollars or something, I realized that he always sent me the memo in my head. Like I could buy this, I could buy that. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Okay, so I just went through a situation far as funds for my family. Someone stole my funds. Okay, someone stole my funds and I did react. Oh, I reacted and I had to ask God to forgive me for my reaction. But baby, I did. I cut up badly. But I asked God to forgive me because I'm still human. You feel me? And somebody stole something from me and then they thought that I wouldn't notice that they took that from me. So I approached them and like I said, I cut up and I asked God to forgive me. But I also went into prayer and talked to my Father God about how they just did that, didn't think twice about me and mine. So my Father God replaced it. He did. He replaced it. I woke up the next day and I got a phone call. And I got a text message saying, go to your email. I need you to sign something that we're going to release you a Amazon card and we're going to release you another card, but one of the cards may come before the other. You can get it virtual or you can wait on the actual card. If you have Amazon, all you got to do is sign and we're going to send it. Boom. So I signed for it and I didn't know how much was on the Amazon card. It was actually $300 on the Amazon card. So I knew off the back that my Father God was feeding me and my family because money had got took it from us. So I instantly took $100 and some and bought groceries off the Amazon app because you can't take I didn't have the actual card to go anywhere and swipe. You feel me? So I had to use the Amazon app. So I ordered off Whole Foods because that's like the closest place and that's what's on Amazon. So I went to Whole Foods and I spent like $100 and some out of the $300. It was like after I done that, I just started getting the memo of what God wanted me to buy. You know, grab this, grab that. You're gonna need this, you're gonna need that. So I continue to do that. And I talked to my Father God and I moved forward in doing what He guided me to do with the money. Not what I wanted to do. Like I got a couple of things of what I wanted, but most of it was what my Father God gave me the memo to purchase. I seen the visual of what He wanted me to purchase and what He wanted me to get. And that's what I went and did. And I feel like for some of y'all may be tested like that as well. Like, because you could say one thing, God could bless you with money, and then you say, well, God, I want to take this money and I want to go feed the homeless, or I want to take this money and I want to go help a friend. I want to take this money and I want to do this. Well, sometimes God will bless you with that money just to see will you do it. Yes, He will. If you sit and he won't bless you like right then and there. He may say you said it on a Monday. He might not bless you with the money until three Mondays later. Right? 3 Mondays later, you may get blessed. 3 weeks later, you may get blessed with that money. And then you still in your mind saying, well, I want to go help my friend. Now when you get the money, God is gonna see, are you gonna go do that good deed that you said you was gonna do? You want this money to help a friend. Are you going to take this money and go help your friend? Or are you going to take this money and go do other things with this money? Are you going to go start splurging around and forget about that friend? That's how God works. He will bless you if you ask to help others. Yes, he will. If you really mean it in your heart to help someone and you really want to bless someone, God will God will help you do that because he's done it for me. He's done it to me multiple times. I told him how I would love to help someone or what I wanted to do for someone, and he blessed me with the money to do it. And as soon as I got the money, I did it. So you have to, if you're one of those people that is receiving these blessings, make sure that you are moving according to how God is guiding you to move. Make sure that you are helping those you say you want to help, and make sure that you are helping those in need, because there are people in need. Okay, everybody, like, you know how when you help a homeless person or somebody on the street, if y'all are someone that asks people like, don't, or tell people don't take my money and go buy no drugs, don't do that. Don't do that. That means you're judging them. If you're going to help them and give them $1 or two, you're giving it from the kindness of your heart. Don't tell them what they shouldn't go buy with the money that you're giving. Once you give it to them, that ain't your business. So if you are someone that does that, you need to stop doing it. I'm not fit to be supporting their habit. It ain't about you supporting their habit. It's about you helping them. You choose to help them. So again, however you give them the money and whatever they choose to do with the money, that's their business, not yours. So if you are someone that do that, when you give the homeless or whoever $1 on the street, and you don't take my money and go buy no drugs, don't take my money and go buy no liquor, stop doing that. Stop it. Because that means you're judging them. And you don't have the right to judge them, especially if you are someone that used to drink, especially if you are someone that used to smoke, if you are someone that used to do drugs. You feel me? Or if you were dealing with someone that, in your family that had these same addictions, and you're not judging your family, so don't judge someone else. Allow God to deal with them how God chooses to deal with them. But you giving them from the kindness of your heart has nothing to do with what they do with the money. I don't even, when people come to me and ask me, can I get $1? I do not ask them what they're gonna do with it. I give it. If I don't care what. Let me tell you, I had a pack of Polishes. Yes, only God can judge. I had a pack of Polishes in my car yesterday. And just so happened, I actually forgot about the Polishes. But it ain't hot outside. It's been cool outside. So the Polishes was cold. And I happened to look down, and I'm like, damn, I got these Polishes sitting right here. And I pulled up in the gas station. And the lady asked me for $1. She said, I'm trying to give me something to eat. I'm so hungry. I gave her $1. And then it dawned on me, you got them Polishes. I said, you know what? Hold on. I went in there, I gave her the Polish, and you know what she started? That lady started dancing and everything. She cracked me up. So about, yes, yes, I'm happy now. And she really wanted something to eat. And she walked off with her Polishes and her $1. Yes, she did. She walked off. So, I mean, and it made me laugh because she was happy. You feel me? I don't care what a person do with the money once I give it to them. That's their business. I'm not looking to judge anyone about nothing they do. If they want to go buy a beer, hey, they want to go buy a beer. That ain't my place to judge them. It's only my place to give from the kindness of my heart, and that's what I choose to do. So for a lot of y'all that's about to receive these blessings, understand that if you are, like I said, if you are someone that likes to give, stop doing that. Stop. Don't be taking my money and go buy no drugs. Don't be taking my money and go buying liquor. Stop doing that. If you give it from the kindness of your heart, that ain't your business what they do with the money. Okay? But some of y'all is definitely about to be blessed. God is about to rain down on your head, baby. And this gift that's coming in for you, it may be small amount of money. It may be a big amount of money. But it's a blessing that is coming towards you. Okay? Like I said, for some of y'all, your family is about to expand. Y'all about to have your babies. Okay? And God could have been showing you that. He could have been showing you little signs. Like you're ready for things to take off. He could have been showing you like you're ready for your family to expand. This is time. This is this is the time. This is the time for your family to expand. Okay? Yes, any amount is a blessing. Any amount is a blessing. That's why I said small or big. Any amount is a blessing. If God blessed you with $10 today, that's a blessing. Because trust me and believe me, God knew what you needed to do with that $10. You just didn't know what you needed to do with that $10. God did. He knew eventually you were going to need that $10. And guess what? Anything could have happened. You could have been $10 short on something that you wanted to purchase. You don't know, you just so happened to go in the store. Oh, I like that. That's look real nice. I got like $30 in my wallet. But the whatever says $35.99 plus tax is gonna come out to 40. Then God had already blessed you with the extra $10 because He already knew that you was gonna want that. So He already blessed you with it. Or He could have sent someone in to give you the 10. Hey, how about you drop me off up the street? I give you $10. Would you do that for me? Oh yeah, see that's God working it out for you. He's blessing you. God worked through people all day, every day. He always let you know he don't. My Father God don't forget about nobody. Okay, He don't forget about nobody. And one thing about my Father God, He He loves all of His children. He do. But all of the judgmental things that's going on, people got to stop. God created this world to have love in it. And a lot of people want to point a finger and not help those in need. We got to change that up. Got to change that up. We got to help people. Because if ain't nobody going to help, then how will people receive the help that they need? God said, ask and you shall receive. God, if you on your knees praying to God, telling Him what you need, and He sends somebody else in to help you, but you walking around here with attitude, then you blocking your blessings. Or if God bless your pockets and give you the memo, hey, I need you to go up the street, around the corner. And you like, why, God, why I need to go up there? Don't ask why, just do it. Because there's a reason. Because He just blessed your pocket. And now you may see a lady and her kids right there with a sign that says she need help. Now it's time for you to go in your pocket and help them. God worked through people. The blessing is within the people sometimes. That's how the blessing comes. And sometimes the blessing is in within you because your heart is opening up new doors for you. What you put out into the universe is what you get back. Just like it's a bad karma, it's a good karma. And it all has to be circled up and come back around. All of it. When you do bad, sometimes that karma don't come back on you till years later. When you do good, sometimes that karma don't come back to you until 20 years later. And you like, oh my God, what did I do, God, to deserve this? And then He show you. Remember you did that? I never forget. My Father God don't forget nothing. He said, I never forget when you did that. Remember you helped that lady? I never forget when the day you helped that lady. You just did it from the kindness of your heart. And guess what? Remember when you did this? My Father God showed me that one day. I don't know if He blessed me for one day. I don't know if He blessed me for it, but I remember Him showing me one time I was living, it was like a long time ago. I was living in this, I had a low income apartment and I was living in a low income apartment, and it was two elderly ladies that I used to help all the time, right? One of them lived upstairs. I think her name was Miss Jones. I used to go up there, I used to keep her company, and she used to give to me. She used to give to me, and I didn't want her money, but she used to always give to me. She gave me $10 or something like that. If I clean up, if I wash the dishes, if I take out the garbage, but I used to do it for her. Now, one time I went to the church to go get some food, and The old lady that lived next, like, she lived in the same building, but she lived on the other side. She was in there getting some food. And do y'all know the church denied her of the food? The church told her that they weren't giving her no food because they gave her food last week. And it broke my heart and it made me cry. And my next door neighbor, my friend, she was like, excuse me, she like, bitch, is you crying? And I was like, yeah. She was like, what you crying for? I said, because how can a church deny an old woman to some food? Because they say that they gave her a box last week, so she couldn't get a box this week. So I had went in my house and I split the canned goods that me and her had. Like, they gave us raviolis, they gave us corn, they gave us chili and red kidney beans. So I split it. Because she's older. She's not eating that much. So I split the cans. Gave her like 2 cans of chili, 3 cans of corn. In case she get hungry, she can just warm up some corn, put a little salt, black pepper, and butter in there, and she good to go. You feel me? It was I split it up with her. And then I took it to her. And she told me thank you. That hurted my heart that the church denied her some food. Y'all are here to help and y'all denying these people food. How dare you? But she did. And I think she was like around 70 years old at the time. She was like in her 60s or 70s, but they denied her food. And that broke my heart. It did. That broke my heart. And I couldn't believe that they denied her food. I've never denied nobody food. Not even my enemy, y'all. Not even my enemies. I've never denied a person food. Because God blessed me to eat. Why wouldn't I help you eat? And then you know how some people like, I don't fuck with her like that. So if her kids, I heard people say this before, if her kids hungry, I ain't gonna feed her kids. That's some bullshit right there. I don't care because me and you enemies. If I see your kids right there and I'm passing out money or I'm giving out buying the kids ice cream, you think I'm gonna turn my back on my enemies' kids? I never do that. Cause them kids don't know why me and their mama into it. Them kids don't got nothing to do with that. My heart ain't built like that. It ain't. I leave her ass hungry. I will. I probably would. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even fuck with you like that. But I would never turn my back on them kids. Now, if I saw her out there really fucked up and hungry, or he really fucked up and hungry and didn't have it, yep, I feed him. But if it was just something that I was just doing and she was out there and her kids was out there, or he was out there, his kids was out there, and I know that I'm giving to all the kids, you think I'll turn my back on them kids? No, I would not. I would never do that because my heart not built like that. Them kids don't got nothing to do with that. That's between me and their parents. They ain't got nothing to do with them babies. But if I saw her or him out there really, really hungry or fucked up, I feed them, y'all. I'd be like, come on over here and get you something to eat. And I still won't fuck with them. I still won't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's something about you that's making me not want to fuck with you. But that don't mean I want to feed you. See, people do things. My heart is just not built like that. I don't do things like that. I don't do things for likes. I don't do things because that's because, people don't fuck with me if I do that. No, I do it from the kindness of my heart. Because that's what I wanted to do at the moment. Ain't got shit to do with you. What I do, trust me, if I gave you anything, it ain't had nothing to do with me looking for you to give it back to me. I ain't do it for that. I did it because that's what I wanted to do. That's what my heart said do at the time, so that's why I did it. But if you are someone that's a giver, and always trying to take from, if you are someone that's a taker and always trying to take from me and not never give to me, then I will stop giving to you. Because now you're just a user. I got to stop giving to you. Because you're trying to drain me. You're not trying to bring on no happiness. You're not giving me the love that I'm giving back to you. You're just trying to drain me. And you're a taker. So yes, I will stop giving to those type of people. But see, like I said, what you put out into the universe is what you get back. See? God gonna always give it back. You don't understand when you doing. Look at that. Look. I ain't never gotta make it up. I ain't never gotta make it up. This is what you create by having a beautiful heart, by giving to those in need. When look, by keeping your promises to the Most High God, understanding that you ain't never lonely because you got the universe by your side. The universe is always watching down on you. Your ancestors, the angels, the spirit guides, they always watching down on you. They always seeing the good deeds that you. Let me tell y'all something. You know what I just got? The universe can bet they last conversation. If you are a giving person, they're gonna say, "Oh, we ain't gotta worry about that." Send that person that way. Send them over there. We ain't gotta worry about that. You know how a person. Let me tell you something. My father, God, for some of y'all, he banks on your heart, your good heart. If someone pray and said, "God, I'm hungry. I ain't had nothing to eat," God is sending them right towards your way. Because he know for a fact that you going to feed them. Your heart is like that. God, I'm hungry. I ain't nothing all day. Or God, me and my kids hungry. He going to send them. Y'all going to be walking up the street, or you going to meet this person going to be walking, and you can hear a conversation. "Oh, me and my kids hungry." You just the type of person that'll stop at a store and turn around and get that person food to feed them and their kids. God banks on your heart to help others because you are that type of person. That's why he gives it back. And he feel like right now, this is your time to shine because you done helped so many people. You done helped so many people. So many people. And see, I'm going to give y'all another example of what happened. Um, Last Sunday, right? Last Sunday. Well, 2 weeks ago, I ran into one of my old friends. And she was like, "Reva, do you give back?" I told her, "Yes, I always give back." So she like, "Well, ooh, that's crazy." So let me tell y'all. So she like, "Reva, do you give back?" I'm like, "I always give back." So she said, "How about you want to come out here with me and we give back?" She was like, I buy chicken or whatever, I pass it out. So I'm like, okay. So I get up on Sunday, y'all. I'm talking to my father, God. I'm like, okay, well, God, I wanna make some sub sandwiches, and I'll do some chips and some waters. So I went to the stores. I got the sub sandwiches. I came in, I packed them up, made them, put on my gloves, packed them up, made them, all that, packed up the bags, right? Now I went to the church where she be at, her church. I went to the church. I went there, and guess what? She was not out there trying giving out no food. She told me, no, her husband told me, she don't do that on Sundays. She do that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm like, really? I thought she said Sunday. I know I heard Sunday. I'm like, I thought she said Sundays. He like, no, we only do that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I said, well, you know what? Okay, I have sub sandwiches. Would you like to give some to the people in the church? He like, sure. So I gave him back. Now, as I got in the car and I told them, y'all go ahead, continue all day. I apologize. I'm finna go pass out the food. So as I got in the car, my father God told me, he said, hey, you see, and I laughed so hard. I said, why you just didn't tell me this is what he want? That's what he wanted me to do on Sundays. He wanted me, and he said, I don't want you to just feed the homeless. He said, I want you to feed those in need. I want you to feed anyone that say they're hungry. That's what I want you to do. So I got in my car and I started riding around the neighborhood, and I just was pulling up on people. Are you hungry? And you wouldn't believe how many people was telling me yes. Yeah, I'm hungry. What you got? Man, I'm hungry. So I was giving them their food, and one guy literally pulled out his food right there and started eating it. So now I pulled up on a woman. She was walking with her kids, though, like they just come from school. I said, "Are you hungry, ma'am? Would you like?" I said, "I'm passing out food for you, for anyone that's hungry." She said, "Yeah," and I got a baby at home. Can we have it? I wind up giving her the rest of what I had left. So when you are, that's why I'm saying, like, when God know that you have a good heart, he will use you to help others. And it made me laugh because my father God know he could have just told me, Reva, I want you to pass out food on Sundays. But it was what he wanted me to do and how he wanted me to do it. See, I thought he just wanted me to feed the homeless. No, he prepared me for what he wanted me to do. See, I went out there on Sunday. I got prepared to pass out the food to the homeless. He prepared me. But see, that's not what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to feed anyone that was hungry, not just the homeless. He prepared me. And then once I got prepared, he leaded me and guided me the way. That's how God worked. That's how he worked. So if you open up mind, body, and spirit to receive the messages, you will get all the guidance that you need to move accordingly to how God wants you to move. That's just like when people say, I tell people all the time, every pastor and every preacher at the church ain't chosen by God. Every person that you see on this doing tarot ain't chosen by God. If someone told you that they had to learn, far as take classes to do tarot, they ain't chosen by God. Because you don't take classes to do this. God give you the insight. God show you the way. God open up your heart, open up your ears, open up your mind to receive the messages that he has for you. I'm going to give you an example. Just like Joseph and Saul, right? No, Joseph and Samuel. They were also chosen by the Most High God, and they also received insight. They became interpreters. That's what I am. But in a new age. That was in the 1600s. It was the early beginnings of psychics and mediums, because that's actually what Samuel and Joseph was. Joseph was able to see people. Joseph was able to interpret people's dreams. Joseph was also able to see things and it come to light. That ain't nothing but a medium. That ain't nothing but someone that's chosen by the Most High God. Samuel was, you didn't have to tell Samuel what you dreamed of. All you had to do was say, I had a dream. Samuel could also interpret it, what God showed him your dream was about. He can also tell you what you dreamed about, and he can also tell you what the dream meant. They both were mediums, but they both were medium, but Joseph, you had to tell Joseph what your dreams was about for him to interpret it. And some things Joseph seen with his third eye, and it was like he saw his brothers kneeling to him. Now they thought he was being arrogant, which he was, and God had to humble him. That's why he wound up being sold and all that, because he needed to be humble. He was being very arrogant on how his father was giving to him. He wasn't, and he was being selfish as well. But he also still believed in and trusted in the Most High God. So God had to humble Joseph. But Joseph was still chosen by the Most High God. This is how, see, his insight had kicked in when he was with his father now, because he went and told his brothers, you're going to kneel to me. I saw you in a dream kneeling to me. And he was being arrogant, but it was true. Later on, 20 some odd years later, they did kneel to him. They did. They didn't even know it was him, but they kneeled to him because he saw it. And when he had got lied on for the king's wife lied on him, and he got threw into prison, he met those two men down there. And he told them and they told him about their dream. He told them what the dream meant. And it all came true of what he said was going to happen next. That ain't nothing but a medium. And then with Samuel was God's favorite servant. Okay? He was one of God's prophets. And he could interpret a lot of things. But he was chosen. And everyone that's on their spiritual journey and everyone that reads tarot ain't chosen by God. Some people take classes, they said. I heard somebody say that. I'm taking classes. I had to tell them, if God didn't guide you to do that, don't do that. But some people do. But if you're chosen by the Most High God to do this, you ain't taking no classes. I ain't never took a class in my life. I just did what God told me to do. God guided me. I was watching tarot. Then God guided me to go buy a deck. The deck didn't sit right with me. Then God had to show me this deck doesn't sit right with you because that's not what I called you to do. You are an earth angel that was put on this earth to teach people about love, starting with loving themselves. So I had to go get a love oracle deck. And when I got the love oracle deck, I got all the insights that I needed to deliver the word. And then as I grew and my awakening opened more, my transformation kept happening. I kept going to the next level and the next level and the next level. Then he opened me up to deliver more than just people loving themselves. And that's how it works. See, everybody that's a pastor and a preacher ain't chosen by God. And everybody that's on the spiritual journey not chosen by God. Some people just do it because they looking for $1. Some people just do it because they see someone else do it and they still not chosen by God. See, when you're God's faithful servant, you're being guided by God. God is going to tell you what to do and what moves to make. But you got to open up your heart to receive that. Plenty are called, but only a few are chosen. And the ones that's chosen are the ones that's willing to open up to receive God, mind, body, spirit, soul. You got to receive the message. You just can't do what you want to do. That's like, it was this pastor that said he went to heaven and and he said, God, I pray to you every day. He said, I follow you. God told him, you follow me. You do what you want to do. He said, no. He said, I couldn't believe God was talking to me like that. He said, I'm like, who, me, God? He said, God told him, yeah, you do what you want to do. You ain't did nothing that I've guided you to do. You went and did everything that you wanted to do. You was serving whoever you wanted to serve on the 3D, but you wasn't serving me. Because he didn't do it. He thought just because he opened up a church, he was doing God's work. He thought just because he helped somebody, probably gave him a meal, he was doing God's work. No. That means you did a good deed. That means you opened up your heart and you put good out there. But that don't mean that you was doing God's work, because did God guide you to do that? See, God is like, I'm going to say this. When you are one of God's faithful servants, he like your boss. I work for God. He may be my father, but I do what he guides me to do. Now, there's things that I do on my own, and that's me putting a good deed out into the universe. But I'm also opening my eyes, my ears, and my heart to receive the message from God on what he wanted me to do. And that's why he prepared me. And I heard, I wanted to do it myself. Like, go out there, help with my friend, feed the homeless, boom. God prepared me because he know that's my heart. That's what I do. So he chose me and used me to help others that's beyond just homeless. It's people out there that's hungry. They ain't homeless. They just hungry. They ain't got enough to buy something to eat today. Or they money so low that, you know what I'm saying, they trying to figure out how they going to get a meal today. So, yeah, I went to go do what I wanted to do. And see, God chose me because he used my heart to help others. Yeah, you want to go out there and feed the homeless? But guess what? I need you to feed more than just the homeless today. I need you to feed everybody that's hungry, not just the homeless. And I get that. But see, I'm one of God's faithful servants. And my ears and my heart was open to receive that message from him. So I didn't just feed the homeless. I fed everyone that said they was hungry. That's how it works. And a lot of people pick and point and say, oh, I don't believe this. Sometimes when people do that, they pick it and point at the wrong people. And they picking and pointing at the chosen ones that's actually chosen by God and talking badly about them. Same way they did Yahshua. See, Yahshua was talked about all the time. They said he wasn't anointed. They said he was a false prophet. This is what they said about him. Even though he was the Son of God, they said that he was a liar. And all this was due to jealousy. because the way he was teaching was different from the way that they was teaching. And see, you got a lot of chosen ones that do that right now today. You got the church people talking about other church folks. You got church people talking about spiritual people talking about church people. God guides me sometimes to listen to women that go to church. I'm somebody that went to the church. I'm a spiritual Baptist woman. I got dipped in the water. I went to church. I did all that. When my pastor moved, God guided me to my spiritual journey. I don't knock pastors and preachers at the church, especially the ones that's chosen to do the work by God. You feel me? Some of these women I watch on YouTube that go to church, and God give them the word. And I had a couple of women that would downplay angel numbers, and I had to comment, don't do that. Don't do that. You sending out the wrong message. I said, God send these numbers to everybody. There's angels. How you don't believe in angels? How you going to say you don't believe in angel numbers? Ain't no such thing as angel numbers. How is not? God sent his angels to speak to you. I said, didn't God send one of his angels to deliver the word to Mary? That she was chosen to have a child? Didn't God send his angels to do that? So how you going to do that? How you going to tell people there's no such thing as angel numbers? There is a such thing as angel numbers. Don't push out that. But it's people that do that. You don't do things like that. When you're chosen, you have to realize that all of you, everyone that's chosen is chosen by the Most High God to deliver the word, to do a good deed. You can't downplay one chosen person for another. You can't do that. We're all chosen. We're all one. Open up your heart to learning something new. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with opening up your heart to learning something new. And some people don't want to. Oh, I only do it this way. I only do it that way. You can't. Yahshua did a lot of different things that people did not agree with. He did a lot of things that people did not agree with. He didn't judge people for the mistakes that they made. Didn't he say, love your enemy? He said, love them. When they try to stone that woman, he said, all who have not sinned, cast the first stone. Why you acting like you're better than this person, like you don't make mistakes? Or when behind closed doors, you talking down on somebody that's sipping, but behind closed doors, you took a sip too. You just think don't nobody see you, but God see. And I don't know why people think because you walking with God, you some type of saint. No. That's not true. My Father God ain't say because you walk with him, you can't live life. Remember, they drunk wine back then. The sin wasn't in enjoying yourself. The sin was in getting drunk. Because when you're drunk, you can't focus on that. When you're drunk, you have a car accident. When you're going to kill you or somebody else. You're going to tear up your car. Or you're sitting around people that may want to touch on you, want to feel on you. Some people get raped when they drunk, but see, had you just sip the drink and drink sociably and enjoy the night, you are aware, you are safe getting home. You ain't overindulging. That's the sin, getting drunk, not enjoying life. God ain't never said you can't enjoy life. He ain't said that. People make it seem like that. Oh, because you walking with God, you can't enjoy life. God ain't never said that. They had dinners. They had gatherings back then. Ain't that the Last Supper? They had the wine, the food. They was talking. They was enjoying themselves. People was listening to music. I know y'all seen it. God never said that you can't live life. He said be responsible. He said act accordingly. Use the 5 senses I gave you. Do to people what you want done to you. Stop judging folks. Only I can judge. Stop acting as if you ain't never made a mistake in your life that you ain't never had to learn from. Help those in need. Stop talking down on people. This is the things that God is guiding us to do. This is the world that he wants us to live in. Some people just don't want to. But the people that I'm talking to right now, you're living in that energy. And you're helping those in need. And you ain't looking for nothing in return. That's why God is blessing you. That's why you got the 9 of Cups right here. That's why you got the Ace of Wands right here. That's why you got the 10 of Cups right here. The 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, that's the ultimate happiness. With the Ace of Wands, that's a passion new beginning. You got the gift out here. You got luck out here. You got fate out here. This is fated to happen in your life. Why? Because what you put out into that universe is what you get back. These things are fated to happen for you because you are moving from a heart space. You are showing love. You are showing kindness. No matter what to say, you ain't got $2. You ain't got the pot to piss in and the wind to throw it out. But here you go trying to help somebody else. Because that's the good deed in you. That's the good deed in you. And God recognized that good deed in you. And that's why he's blessing you. You ain't looking for someone to give to you when you give to them. No, you give to them because this is what you would like someone to do to you too. I help people all the time. And I ain't looking for nothing in return from them. Nothing. But I am the type of person that if you are a friend or a family, don't take advantage of me. Like I got a business too, and I run my business. But don't think that you're going to go support everybody else. But when you come down to me, you don't want to give. Like, we ain't doing that. Because you ain't got a problem. I do hood Uber. You ain't got a problem with calling Uber and paying them they $13. I'm only charging you $8. Don't try to, I only got $5 when you come down to me. Don't do that. That's using me or trying to use me. Then that will make me not want to give. Because you don't do them like that. So don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? I sell food. When you go to the restaurant and order your food, you make sure you give him the whole $10.23. You feel me? I know, well, when I go in there, this costs $10.23. So let me get my $10.23. But when you come to me, I only got $8.70. And you gonna take it? What the fuck? Support me like you would support them. I'm that type of person. And if I see you constantly doing that to me, then no, I'm not giving to you. And yes, I'm going to fall back from you. And some of y'all need to be that type of person too. Because y'all got family members and friends that's taking advantage of you. Because you are someone that's a giver. But sometimes you got to put people in their place. And you got to check shit at the door. Because people can only do what you allow them to do to you. And I ain't allowing people to take advantage of me no more. I've been there and I learned from my mistake. It's all right to give from the heart. And it's all right to be there for people. But what you shall not do is allow people to take advantage of you. That's what you shouldn't do. And I'm also the type of person that if I tell you that I can do it for you, don't mean that every time I see you, I can do it for you. That don't mean that. I said I was going to do it for you this day. This day, you don't have to pay me. This day, I'm looking out for you. But that don't mean every time you come to me and ask me or call me, that mean every time. No. But if I see that you're taking advantage of that, as if you don't have to give me, and you know that I have a business, then I'm going to fall back from you. I don't have to do anything for you. Some of y'all got some beautiful blessings coming in. And God say you're ready to receive. It's your time. It's your time because of the good deed that you put out into this universe. And you put a lot of good deed out into this universe. A lot of it. The Most High God say it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. And some of y'all gonna get public recognition. God is about to bless you in front of others. This is fated to happen in your life. And like I said, some of y'all could be tarot readers, or some of y'all just watching tarot. But this is fated to happen. Like God is sending the messages through these readers. Like y'all constantly seeing things over and over and over. Like it's repeating itself. This is the blessings that's coming for you. And there's nothing and no one can stop what God has for you. You're ready. You're ready to receive this blessing. Some of y'all about to find out y'all pregnant, and some of y'all about to give birth. Some of y'all about to see the blessing. You're about to have this passionate new beginning. And you got loneliness in the reverse. See, some of y'all about to go in labor. Let me show y'all. You see, this is a hospital. And you see in the upright, this say loneliness. But it came in reverse. God say, when this take place, you will not be alone. Everybody that love you and everybody that you love will be right there by your side, including the universe. Including the universe. Including the universe. Anything else, Father? Everything is right on schedule. And everything that's about to come to you, you gained it. My Father God said, you gained this. This fruitful tree that you're about to eat off of, you gained this. And it's right on schedule. It's arriving right on time. So you don't got to worry. You just let things unfold the way God has designed it to unfold for you. Okay? And Spirit say that is the truth. So that's what I have for you guys today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful day. Have a nice one.